What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol WISH for ContextLogic, or just quite simply WISH, right? On the left-hand side, we do have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, the chart is very sloppy from some of our old levels. Let's clear that up, start from scratch here. What you'll notice about the chart, if I just scrunch it up, basically, we're trading in no man's land. We don't have any prior history here inside of WISH, so no real sense in fishing for downside targets. Zooming back in, we want to put our daily roadmap back on the chart here. So 491, bottom end of this range. The top end I would consider here at 557, noting that this was really a fake breakout anomaly. Same thing with that upper wick there. And again, we're still nowhere even close to that yet. If we do start getting into that, this is all going to act as overhead supply. The best place for people to start, getting out break even, noting that this thing is, after all, in a fairly aggressive downtrend. If anyone from in here is still long and looking for an out, that's the first place where they could potentially start taking out for break even. So 491 is definitely an important area of resistance if this chart does continue to the upside. What else are we noticing? It's really going to come down to the 30-minute, because you can see here clearly that it's really been straight down, no daily levels that have developed. Now, what I would point out before we go to the 30 is just the fact that we opened on a gap down today, filled that gap after trying to find sellers lower, just didn't happen. So that is slightly a bullish indication, but overwhelmingly this chart is in a downtrend, okay? Let's take a closer look at the 30 now, and what you'll notice about today's session is it was fairly strong, right? Forming a bit of a bull flag into the end of the day. So what I want to do is throw on our flag levels, okay? So breakout is going to happen up and over 402, and a breakdown essentially to negate this flag would be under 391, 390 if you don't want to split hairs here, kind of the low end of that pullback. So in my estimation, if we can open in here, which as of right now, we are still currently doing just by a hair, 392, 393 as of the post market now. If we can open up in there, fine, checks out for bullish consolidation. If we break out up and over that 402, next obvious target would simply be here. And again, you don't want to push your luck in a stock that's in such an aggressive downtrend. Some people may argue that, hey, it's just going to fuel a short squeeze. Well, it could, but it also could just be a place for shorts to sell at a higher price. And you never want to fight the trend too aggressively, especially in a cheap stock like this. So the next place would be here. 434, what you'll notice is support, then resistance here before that next leg lower. And then I guess if I had to map one more out, I would really point out this, 450, 448-ish zone. And I know we just cluttered up the chart like we avoided earlier on, but it's all we have to go off of for signposts as and if this bull flag is going to break out. The last thing I want to do is take out the Fibonacci's from the low of today's move. So from here all the way on up to the high essentially, and just check where the 38.2 is. And what you'll notice is it held it perfectly on the pullback here. So as a matter of fact, I think I'm going to take back what I said earlier and actually adjust this to the lows. If I could get it to activate, there we go, to right around here to reflect that 38.2, and that'll give it a little bit more wiggle room as well. So healthy consolidation can now happen here. Again, it was just a difference of a couple of pennies there, but 388 is the number technically, as long as it's above, looking for that healthy consolidation and potential breakout. If we take it out to the downside, stand aside, it's very likely that this downtrend falling out of this range will likely continue. That's WISH in a nutshell. If you enjoyed the video or learned anything new today, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget that the market will be closed tomorrow and a half day on Friday for Thanksgiving. Our main channel is linked down below in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.